Bulletproof Radio, a state of high performance.
People in business generally, of course, are risk adverse.
Yeah.
And one of the difficulties they have in using story to communicate is that story has to have a negative component. If it's going to have a positive ending, it has to, at some point, hit a negative base.
Yeah.
It has to be a problem and its solution. But you have to be able to dramatize that problem, dramatize the need or whatever, what's gone wrong and needs a solution. And so that is often difficult for people in business because they just don't want to be associated with anything negative. And one of the problems I have working, but I can get past this, but when working with a client, I've got to get them over there what I call negaphobia, which is rampant everywhere in business, the fear of all things negative, of saying, in fact, I was told about a book, I haven't read it, but a book on business in which the writer advised people that when they're in meetings, they should never use the word but. But is too negative. You know, we tried to do this, but it didn't work. We went in this direction, but we should have gone in another direction. Whatever. The word but, he claimed, is too negative. And so therefore, he recommended using the word however.
Oh, come on. It's the same word, but more highfalutin.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But however, he felt was just was easier on the ears and less somehow negative. I mean, that is how hypersensitive people in business are to anything negative, anything that suggests failure, anything that suggests even risk. And if they can't get over that, I mean, if they can't bring themselves to grapple with reality, and half of reality is negative, their stories have no energy. Their stories just become some kind of bragging and promising, or some kind of emotional manipulation, using pretty pictures to seduce, or if it's a political campaign, using negative pictures to damn the opponent, but some kind of emotional manipulation. And so getting people in business to really embrace the power of story, one of the great tasks I have is to get them to deal in reality and recognize that every well-told story is going to have a negative dimension to it in order that the positive ending of the story have impact. Because if it's positive, it's meaningless.
It lacks credibility, right? And you can't have light without darkness.
Exactly. We know that. And people in business know that, it isn't all sunshine and strawberries. And so they don't believe it. When they hear somebody reciting positive, they sit there skeptical, cynical, not buying it. But as I said, to get business people over that threshold, I have to show them many great examples, of course, of storytelling that has that negative dimension, and that is why it has such power.